welcome back to our NCAA football win total series. We are on to UCF here in the Big 12 as we're rounding out the conference. And UCF joined FBS in 1996, and once they started getting going, they've been a solid program. George O'Leary took over in 2004 when they were in the MAC, moves into Conference USA, bowls in 05, 07, 09, 10. 12, moves into the American in 13 and 14. He misses in 15, goes 0 and 8. They go 0 and 12, and he's gone. Scott Frost comes in, 2 straight bowls. Josh Heupel comes in, 3 straight bowls. Gus Malzahn shows up in 2021, 9 and 4, 9 and 5, and then 2023 they're in the Big 12. And they start out pretty good. Kent State, at Boise State, and Villanova, all wins. Then they lose 5 straight games. At Kansas State, lost to Baylor at home by 1. Got blown out at Kansas. Lost to 2 at Oklahoma, and then again another big loss to West Virginia. They beat Cincinnati on the road. They beat Oklahoma State, but then lose at Texas Tech by 1 before beating Houston the last game of the year. Puts them in the Gasparilla Bowl where they face Georgia Tech. It's a 17-30 loss and a 6-7 season overall for Gus Malzahn, who is going to go into his 4th year here. And Malzahn's a consistent winner. He has not missed a bowl game in his career. We go back to 2012, Arkansas State, not a single miss. Always made a bowl through Auburn, both times here at UCF. And when we look at this team this year, it's going to look a little different. Big thing, KJ Jefferson's now the quarterback. John Rice Plumlee is gone. Jefferson ran for over 1,600 yards and 17 touchdowns in 3 years at Arkansas. Pretty dang good passer overall. But I don't know if it's quite the same fit as Plumlee was for a Malzahn offense. They do bring back their leading rusher. R.J. Harvey's back, 1,416 yards. 16 touchdowns. Penny Boone comes in from Toledo. He's a pretty dang good running back as well. Top receiver, Javon Baker's gone. Kobe Hudson's back, though. Xavier Townsend also is back. He was 3rd on the team in catchers. They bring in Javarius Johnson from Auburn. Offensive line will need to be shuffling around a little bit. Marcellus Marshall will play one of the either tackle or guard spots. They do have a good center in Caden Kittler. They bring in another tackle from Western Kentucky. Transfer portal's helping with depth there. Offense should be all right. Defense was atrocious against the run last year, though. So what do? They try to improve the front 4. They bring in Nigel Kelly to help with the edge. Malachi Lawrence is on the other side. They have tackles and Ricky Barber, John Walker, Matthew Alexander all back. The linebackers a complete reset. Josiah Pierre comes in from Texas Tech. Vanderbilt's Ethan Barr is going to be in the middle. They bring in Cincinnati's Deshaun Pace. He's playing probably more safety than linebacker. The secondaries all transfers as well. They have Brandon Adams and Damari Henderson. Henderson was really good last year, but really it's a transfer-heavy situation. The defense has to be better. Last year, they were 2-7 when they allowed over 100 yards on the ground, 4-0 when they didn't. If the defense can hold, this should be a better team. But we look at the schedule, and it's a tough schedule, and someone has to take losses here in the Big 12. They open up August 29th against New Hampshire. That should be a win. Sam Houston on September 7th also should be a win at home. They have to go to TCU September 14th. I would lean loss there. Then they have their bye on September 21st. September 28th, they get Colorado at home. That should be a win. Then October 5th, it's at Florida. They're not going to win in the Swamp. Cool rivalry game, but not going to be a win. They get Cincinnati at home on the 12th. That should be a win. They have to go to Iowa State. That's a tough place to play. That will probably be a loss. Then BYU on October 26th. That should be a win at home. They get Arizona at home. I'm high on Arizona this year. I don't think that's going to be a win. They get Arizona State on the road. I lean loss on that one as well. If they're going to hit an over on the win total, they need to win both Arizona games, though. They get a bye on the 16th before they go to West Virginia on November 23rd. At West Virginia, that's probably a loss. If this is a home game, I lean win. And then Utah, the last game of the year, another tough game. When I look at the schedule, I think they're going to start off with 4 wins early. They're starting 4-2. They're going to lose to Florida. I think they lose to TCU. I don't like the back half of the schedule. They're not going to win at Iowa State. I don't think they're going to win at West Virginia. And I don't think they win against Utah. That gives them 5 losses already. They could easily lose both Arizona games. I have the team right at 5-7. This could be 7-5. But the over-under is set at 7.5. And Ballybet and Bet Rivers both have the over heavily favored. We're going to take the under 7.5 at plus 115. If you like this content, please make sure to hit the like button, leave us a comment, share your thoughts, and we'll see you next time.